Greetings, soul being and divine beings. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I'm Shelly Being, the Empowered Oracle. I hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm here back. I'm back here giving you guys your mid-month November messages in conjunction with full moon energy that is approaching us in the next day or two. I want to say Friday. I think Friday the 15th. So today here in the States, it's Wednesday. So we do have a full moon, I believe, in Taurus that's coming up in the next 48 hours. And so a lot of times when the full moon energy comes, we actually do sometimes feel it a couple of days before it actually peaks. Me personally, I'm not feeling it just yet, but just so you know, this is full moon energy, and full moon energy is a good time to release what doesn't serve you anymore. Things, people, and situations that you've outgrown. And this message is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Scorpio collective. And Scorpio, it's going to be mostly regarding like your connections that you have with people, relationship connections. They could be romantic, family, work relationships, social friendship relationships, however it applies to you, Scorpio. All right, so we're going to first check in with some truth messages for you guys. And thank you for hitting that thumbs up, like button, sharing and subscribing, as it does continue to help my channel grow and keep me in the algorithm. Thank you very much. It is free, no charge. So let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. Divine Spirit, what truth messages do you have for Scorpio collective this mid-month of November going into the full moon energy? What messages, Divine Spirit, do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus this mid-month November full moon energy? Okay. Interesting. Anything on the bottom? Nope. Wow. So we have two. Okay. This is an interesting energy, Scorpios. Not only is it the full moon energy coming up, but we are still in your season, Scorpio. This is still Scorpio season. We have shadow work, inner child. Yep, inner child, shadow work. We have in the shadows, okay? So we have two shadow cards for you guys. And then we have solitude, self-love. Let me cover this up. Okay, I have to cover up her. She's kind of new. We have self-love, solitude, self-love. Okay, that clearly is giving to me that this full moon energy is a time for you guys, especially with you guys already being in your season. This is your energy going on out here. This is a great time where you guys are being called from Divine Spirit to do more shadow work. Find time to be, go into solitude, as the card says, and find time to go within and really think about some of the shadow aspects of yourself, Scorpio, that need attention, that need to be addressed. Because there are some aspects, which we all have, there are some aspects that are ready to be released at this time. And they need to be released at this time. This could be in any area of your life, Scorpio. But I'm also getting that this is definitely also related to shadow aspects that you have in your relationships with people. And as I said, it could be any type of relationship dynamic. It doesn't just have to be romantic. It can be family, friends, co-workers, hell, strangers. You guys are probably thinking, well, how do you have relationship with strangers? Well, we often have interactions with people who are strangers who we don't know. But I don't know, that just came to me. But But definitely there's some shadow work that's needed for you guys. Okay. And this does require you guys to be more in a solitude energy, which I feel like for a lot of you guys, being in solitude isn't a huge thing for you all as Scorpios. Most of the time, I'm getting that that's something that kind of comes natural to you. You're okay with being in solitude at times. Um, Kind of almost reminded me of like an Aquarius. Aquarius and Scorpio both being fixed signs. I feel like you guys have a lot in common with Aquarians, where I feel like Aquarians and Scorpios can kind of be like the lone wolf and be okay with it. They can be very sociable and social butterflies, but they also can do well by themselves, being a bit of a lone wolf. And I kind of feel like you guys have that same energy like Aquarius when it comes to that. What other messages do we have for Scorpio Collective Divine Spirit regarding this mid-month November and full moon energies coming up and things that they need to release in relationships? What other messages, Divine Spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, mid-month November, full moon energy? Can I have a couple of cards for Scorpio Collective at this mid-month of November, please and thank you. So yeah, Divine Spirit is saying to be very intentional, Scorpio, about focusing on things that you need to release during this full moon energy. Be very intentional. Think about some of the things that you may already know or suspect that you need to release and remove from your life. This could be people, places, and things, and or patterns, thinking patterns, mindsets, or old belief systems, or toxic habits. I'm not sure if I already said that. What other message do you have for Scorpio Collective Divine Spirit during this mid-month November? Okay. Can I have one more, please and thank you, for Scorpio? I feel like there's one more wanting to come out. Two more. Thank you, Spirit. I kind of felt like there was another message that needed to come out. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So we have marriage. First, we have marriage material here. Marriage material. We have playboy or playgirl, not gender specific. We have good intentions. I have to cover this up. Then we have temptation. Yep, temptation. So, Scorpio, you are either tempted by someone or someone is tempted by you. I mean, after all, you are Scorpio. You have that natural magnetism, sex appeal, and all that good stuff. It doesn't come hard for you at all. But there, as I said, you could be tempted by someone. So place yourself wherever you fit. This could be someone, because I'm reading for a collective of Scorpio energy. So I know it's going to be different for everyone. And by the way, these messages won't be for every Scorpio. However, you could be tempted by someone who has that playboy or playgirl energy. Someone who has a lot of sex appeal like you, Scorpio, or this could be you. Place yourself where you belong. But someone here is attracted and very tempted. Let me cover this up. And very tempted by this playgirl, playboy energy. If it's you, Scorpio, that's tempted by someone who has like a playgirl, playboy energy, it's like you know what they're about, you know better, but you could still be very tempted by them. on like a sexual level. You know, the attraction, the chemistry. So I feel like with you, Scorpio, you could be currently in a situation where there are a couple of options where there could be two people in your energy, Scorpio, now, where, or maybe the near future, where there's going to be someone, Scorpio, who you have a lot of chemistry with, who's very tempting, who comes across, as I said, like a playboy, playgirl kind of energy. But then you're going to have someone who has good intentions and sees you as marriage material, someone who wants to be serious with you, someone who comes correct, someone who's coming towards you with the intent of having a relationship with you, someone who wants to have a secure, stable, long-term connection with you. So I feel like this group of Scorpios that I'm reading for are either single. I don't get a huge energy of me reading for Scorpios that are already connected in like a solid situation. I'm not getting a lot of heavy energy with this group of Scorpios that I'm channeling here. Um, Interesting. This is interesting, Scorpio. Let's check. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's two people, Scorpio, that you're going to end up having to maybe choose. Or when I say choose, you could be choosing. You may find it a challenge to decide on who you really want to give your energy and time to, because on one hand, you could be very tempted. Let me cover up this card again. You may be very tempted to dabble into that dark side, maybe of your sexual nature, with someone who gives you that energy, with this playboy and playgirl energy. But then someone comes along, or someone has already come along, who they may not instantly give off that sexual chemistry, or it may not be that strong of an attraction. But they could be someone who is full of substance and who is of good quality, and who wants to be serious and can bring you the long-term commitment and stability and fulfillment that you could be looking for. All right. I hope that makes sense. Let's check what blockages that you currently have in your relationships. What are the blockages? What are the current blockages? And this is for single and people that are already connected. What blockages do you guys have? Divine Spirit, what current blockages does Scorpio collective have at this time in this mid-month of November and full moon energy? What are the current relationship blockages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement collective? Can I have one more? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Divine Spirit, thank you. Okay. So we have here getting hurt. All love comes with a risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. So, like most of us as human beings, Divine Spirit is saying that one of the blockages that you guys currently have in terms of manifesting what your heart's true desires is that afraid of getting hurt and taking a risk with someone or a connection. And maybe up until this point, Scorpio, maybe a couple of you have kind of just been not really being all the way in relationship, not putting your 2 feet in, maybe just kind of putting a foot in there, but not really being all in is what I'm getting for somebody here. Because there's a fear of being hurt, which is totally understandable and totally normal. And then we have mixed signals. You don't let others know you are interested. Flirt and be approachable. Okay, so it kind of makes me think about what I just said about how some of you guys could be dealing with someone on a casual level, or not really being all in. And so maybe you have this person, Scorpio, kind of like at arm's length a bit, where you may let him or her or people in general get but so close to you in a connection, because what? There's a fear of getting hurt. But this also may also be, thank you, Spirit. This also may be the mixed signals messages could also be in regards to some of you guys where you have a connection, but it might be just on a sexual nature or sexual level. And that maybe someone wants to be a little more with you, or maybe because of a certain level of detachment that you may be giving out or have, Scorpio, towards connections with people, it's giving them mixed signals. They may sometimes feel that you're going to be all in at some point, or that you're going to help take the relationship further or connection further, but maybe kind of step back at times when someone's thinking you're about to go all in, Scorpio, you may kind of pull back. And so this could be giving someone mixed signals. So that also creates a blockage, especially like it says, if you are not letting someone know that you're really interested, which you could be very interested, Scorpio, but you may not want to put yourself out there on an emotional level, or put yourself out there. You may not want to make yourself vulnerable. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Spirit. You may not want to make yourself vulnerable to a situation. And although you may be interested, it's giving off that you're not interested. And so this is why the mixed signals comes up for some of you all. So those are some of the things that Divine Spirit is saying that you should be intentional, or they are encouraging you at this time under the full moon energy to be intentional about working on these things, about the fear of getting hurt, and giving out mixed signals in your connections. These are things that we need to release from our lives and from our energy in order to really open ourselves up to allow divine source in the universe to really give us what it is that we have maybe prayed for, asked for, or want and desire. Okay. There are so many things that creates blockages in our connections with people, and it creates blockages in general from the things that we want in life that a lot of times we're not even consciously aware of. Okay, let's get some relationship status messages. What is the current relationship status for some of our Scorpio collective Divine Spirit in this mid-month of November, going into full moon energy? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, collective Divine Spirit. What is the relationship status? Keep in mind, Scorpio, that a lot of these messages are just messages it's just confirmation for you, what you already know, feel. What relationship status, Divine Spirit, do we have for Scorpio collective at this time? Mid-November. Full moon energy, Divine Spirit. Oh, can I have one more? Thank you. See, I did mention just a little while ago that some of you guys could just be in a relationship where it's just a sexual relationship. And voila, we got friends with benefits. So like I said, this is just confirmation for what you guys already know about yourselves, and just what I picked up on and channeling here. So thank you, Spirit, for confirming as well. So yeah, some of you guys just have a friends with benefits connection. Then we have the runner. It says when things start escalating, this one will start running. The runner could be you, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be the other person. I get like some of you guys could be in that runner energy. All right. And then we have the chaser, enjoys a challenge, likes what they can't have or what's not good for them. So you guys are playing both roles. Some of you guys are in the both in some of you guys, whoever this reading resonates with, some of you all are in the runner energy and some of you guys are in the chaser energy. And I feel like some of you guys are possibly wanting to chase something that's tempting, and it could be this playgirl or playboy energy here, where there's a lot of hotness between the both of you guys. All right. They may not, this person, I feel like that this person may not be relationship material or even marriage material, but on a sexual nature, you feel like you guys might be a good fit. And it's something that is challenging, so this is something where you guys may be the chaser, chasing something, chasing the sexual energy between you and someone else, for whoever this belongs to. All right. So last but not least, let's get some fall in love messages for you guys as we close out. Divine Spirit, what fallout messages? What fall in love messages do we have for Scorpio Collective at this time? Please and thank you. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, mid-month November, and under this full moon energy. I have a couple more for Scorpio Collective, Divine Spirit. Please and thank you. Now one more. Thank you. Okay, we have power couple here. All right, I like that energy. And then we have reaching out. Somebody's reaching out. This could be you reaching out, Scorpio, or someone is reaching out to you. This could be someone that you're currently involved with, or someone in your recent past that might be reaching out. Okay, I'm getting that for somebody. And then we have self-sabotage. That is definitely your energy, Scorpio. And this is another reason why it's very important to work on the shadow work, inner child shadow work here. And in the shadows, your dark side, your shadow energy, your sexual shadow energy as well. And going into solitude for that self-love. Part of giving yourself self-love is reflecting on your shadow side and doing that shadow work, okay? Because you don't want to stay in this energy of self-sabotage, or you don't want to be in the energy, you don't want to set yourself up to be in that energy of self-sabotaging a potential good relationship that's coming your way, where you could be a power couple, okay? Where you could have marriage or a long-term commitment with someone that has good intentions, okay? All right, Scorpio. So these are your messages that I have for you at this time. I hope that they were helpful and that they resonated. As always, guys, until the next time I upload, be well, be at peace, and be empowered. Ashe.